Folks, here's a Roland Martin exclusive. A Texas man, folks, was tased in an ambulance after he had a seizure. He was tased by Killeen police officers. He has now filed a federal lawsuit against the 3 police officers, as well as the city, alleging that his civil rights were actually violated. Truman McCollum Jr. suffered a medical emergency at a Burger King parking lot, causing him to hit another vehicle. This took place on January 16, 2021. Now, he was not responsive when he was removed from his car. He is then taken to an ambulance. Now, this is exclusive body cam video provided to us by his attorneys, shows Truman being tased multiple times in the ambulance, and again when they moved him to the police car. Now, before we show you the video, we want to warn you because it could be triggering for you. This is the first time, again, that this has been actually shown. So let's play the video.
Whole traffic. Stop.
Grab him down. Grab him down. Grab him down. Get your taser. Get your taser. Stop being a taser. Here we go.
Stop. Stop. Let me see your hands.
Turn around. Turn around. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Look at Josh. Let's keep it.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, come on.
Turn around. Quit.
Hey, come on, man.
Face that way.
Oh, man.
Face that way.
Oh, okay, man.
Stop.
Hey, here we go.
Quit. Horrible spot.
Here we go, please.
Get down. Get down.
Oh, man.
Still fighting. Quit! Get his arms! Quit moving! Get his arms! Get his arms! Watch that taser! Sarah, we need more units! Stop! Give me your hand. Quit!
You gonna get it again.
Get one arm.
Let me see your hands.
Quit moving. Quit moving.
Hands are coming down. I don't want people to think.
Stop.
I got one. Quit. Get the other hand. Get the other hand. I can't. Sir, quit. Grab this one. Keep it there. Quit. Quit. Stay still. Quit. At least double cuff him. At least double cuff him.
We're working on it. What drives it?
It doesn't matter how it gets put on. Get him, Josh. Got him. Sarah, one detained. Stop moving.
One detained, but he's still uncontrollable.
He's outside now. Quit. Fuck.
You all okay?
Hey, calm down, man. Calm down. Calm down.
That's Melinda's.
Quit.
Calm down. Calm down.
We're inside the ambulance.
All right.
Chill. Breathe. It's okay, we can get him out of here.
Hey, look, would you try to...
Hey, hey.
Quit! Get him out!
Calm down.
I'm trying to bring you out. Quit! Watch his head. Watch his head.
Hey, quit flinging yourself around, okay? We're trying to get you out of here. All right?
Go ahead. One, be careful. Be careful. One step at a time. One step at a time.
Go around. Go around.
Okay, man. I got it.
You got it? Simple. Come on, man. Stand up. All right, come on. 50?
Hey, you really couldn't on me. Really please my hand, honey.
Close to one. Close to one.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, man, please, man. Hey, you're definitely under the influence of something.
Please, man. Oh, shit. You let me go, man. I need my honey, man. Let me down. Oh, hey, man. Oh, please. Please, man. Oh, please. Oh, please.
To your pocket. Y'all clear there?
Yeah. Okay, man. Let me go, man.
Stop.
Oh, shit. Okay, man.
Hey, stop.
Oh, man.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Just look forward and stop flailing around.
Okay, you know.
Hey, listen.
Put me, please.
Hey, listen.
Please, put me, hey, man.
We're not.
Oh, please.
We're just trying to search you.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, bring him in.
Yeah, we're good.
Will you please, man? Will you please let me
Oh, use your legs. Cut it out. Use your legs. Stand up. Stand up, sir. Stand up.
So we're going the other side.
Okay.
Turn around, buddy. Yeah, easy. You ready?
Can you please let me go, man?
I seen you moving around in the house. Oh, shit.
I want to come let me out. Please. Yeah.
You taste my
Okay, let me get myself out.
You got me.
Okay, let me out.
Stop flailing.
I tased you?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, ah!
Oh, shit.
My hands, man.
Is the seatbelt on? Use the other.
Almost. So he's 95.
Yeah.
34, 31, he's 95. That's me.
All right.
All right, folks, let's talk about that video we just saw. A black man is suing the city of Killeen, Texas Police Department, plus 3 officers for being tased while he was in an ambulance. Rawsi Williams is one of his attorneys, and glad to have her on the show. Rawsi, I want to start with, so this is where I'm confused. And so, folks, do me a favor. I need you to play the video again, because this is where I am absolutely confused. And I want y'all to play it from the beginning, and then I'm going to fast forward it. No, go ahead and play right now. So play it, because I need to understand. So your client is in the ambulance right now.
Yes.
Stop the video. Stop the video. Now, he is being attended to by paramedics, correct?
Yes.
All right, play the video, folks. Now, stop. I'm trying to understand, if he's being attended to by paramedics, why is he being stunned with the taser? Did the paramedics call for cops? Did they say that he was being unruly, that he would not sit still on the gurney?
No, that's not the case at all. In this situation, Burger King employee witnessed Mr. McCollum experiencing a seizure in the drive-thru. Mr. McCollum pulled up, made his order at the Burger King window. He was clearly coherent to make the order, and then he experienced a seizure. So as you can see in the footage, when you first showed it, when the police and the first responders arrived in response to the employee's call for medical assistance for a man experiencing a seizure, Truman was literally still unconscious because he'd suffered such a severe seizure. As a matter of fact, it's not even in dispute as to whether or not he was unconscious or incoherent, because even the officers themselves throughout the body cam and later in their statements made the statement that Truman was incoherent. He was unresponsive at that time to command or stimuli. Those are their exact words. And so there was no reason for the City of Killeen Police Department to have tased him, to have done anything to him. The first responders were there, and they'd taken him into the ambulance to receive the necessary treatment.
That's why I just, again, okay, so they get a call, a medical emergency.
Yes.
Cops show up, ambulance shows up.
Yes.
He has a seizure. What the hell is the rationale for tasing somebody who has had a medical emergency and he's literally in the ambulance on the gurney being attended to by paramedics?
There is none, Mr. Martin. And I do want to make sure I say it's such a privilege to be here with you on your show. I did not have that opportunity to say that, but I definitely believe in giving honor where honor is due. So there was no reason for them to do so. As a matter of fact, what I'd like for everyone who's watching or listening to do is to imagine that at the very moment right now, you are doing exactly what you are doing, and you are in your right mind, and you know what you are doing. Then you experience a seizure, which renders you unconscious. This means that the last thing you recall is whatever you are doing right now. Then you gradually begin to awaken out of the seizure. But when you awaken and you're not even fully in your right mind yet, you are not in the place where you were right now when I ask you to imagine that you experienced a seizure. So for Mr. McCollum, the last place he knew himself to be was sitting behind the wheel of his car in the drive-through lane of a Burger King in Killeen, Texas. But when he began to gradually awaken, not still yet coherent, not still yet in his right mind, what he awakened to was being strapped down inside of a container, because remember, he's on the gurney looking upward with police, first responders, people surrounding him, and he doesn't know what happened. And as you go through the footage, one thing you will notice is that not one of them told him initially why he was there. So he is still utterly confused. And someone saying, turn over. He's 6'3" inside that small place. He's trying to turn over, but he still doesn't know these are police. He still doesn't know what happened. He's trying to turn over, and that's when they start tasing him. They don't feel he's turning over fast enough. They don't feel he's following their commands, even though by their own admission, he's incoherent. He doesn't even know what's going on. And they tase him. And then again, they tase him. That's not enough for them. They tase him, Mr. Martin. And then again, they tase him. You can see at one point he's fallen off of the stretcher. He's on the floor of the ambulance, screaming, pleading, still not even knowing what's going on, hence the bewildered look in his eyes, and they tase him again. At one point, Officer Urena even readies his taser to deploy again, and they tase him again. In his back and all different parts of his body, they are tasing him.
Right, because so if I have a seizure, I'm unconscious, then all of a sudden I'm coming to, my natural reaction is like, what in the hell is going on? Because again, I mean, in my life, I've blacked out twice. I've blacked out twice. Last time I was a child, playing football in the front yard, heads collided, and then got knocked unconscious. I can only imagine if I come to consciousness and I come to conscious, I'm coming back by virtue of a damn taser, I'm probably gonna be swinging and all of that. I'm still trying to understand the logic of somebody being unconscious in the ambulance, in a gurney, and they decided we need to tase him to wake him up. I'm still, and not only that, if you roll that video, why aren't the paramedics saying, get the hell out of our ambulance? We are trying to deal with this man. This is what I'm thinking. Again, I don't know what their protocols are. I'm thinking that when you are in an ambulance being attended to, the paramedics, they have custody and control. For cops to say, oh, we're just going to enter the ambulance and do what we want, to me, that has to be a violation of some fire department regulations.
And I would say to you, the reason that they're not saying anything, I think, are multiple. Number one, they're not Roland Martin Unfiltered, wherein you would speak the truth as you have just done and done on so many issues. This is not what happens when in that camaraderie of the thin blue line of police, firefighters, first responders, people are generally not going to speak up. It's no doubt they see this. And I must say, you may see me closing my eyes or even having to control my breathing as I watch, because I stand in a righteous anger about what happened here. And I don't apologize for that, nor will I take down. And so they definitely could have said to the police, you need to leave. This man is not fighting anyone. He's not doing anything. He's just coming out of a seizure. He's not even totally coherent. And if there was a need to have calmed him, the paramedics have the ability to do that. They have medications. They have access to call in to emergency physicians. In addition to being an attorney, I'm a registered nurse as well. So there were so many ways besides this to have handled this situation.
It certainly makes no sense whatsoever. You filed a lawsuit. We certainly keep us abreast of what is next. Rawsi Williams.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland@RolandSMartin.com.